So when I got in my truck after the weekend, I like to go and check all the fluids, make sure everything's topped up, make sure I've got like screen wash and all that. It's all done for me. I don't know who it is, but someone's comes in, fills up the AdBlue. I've got spare AdBlue tanks, filled up all of them, screen washed, the whole works, hoovers the inside of the truck, everything. Honestly, the last time I got service this good, I got a mint on the pillow and one of them swans they made out of a towel. Really good. I am Big Daddy, this is Except for Access, that is Scotland, and let's just get into it. So if you haven't seen, last week I posted saying that my previous vlog had failed. Audio didn't record and one of the cameras didn't record properly at all. It was a disaster, and I decided rather than try to recover something and have it be mediocre at best, let's just scrap the whole thing, just not bother with it. Because if in life you have an obstacle that you can't overcome, just give up. That's what the lesson is. That's the life lesson here. Just give up. Question is, did you miss much? Not so much, no. One of the things that I have discovered is this truck is terrible off-road. It will get stuck anywhere, just anywhere that you put it. If it's not tarmac, it does not like it. And it has no off-road capabilities, nothing to get yourself out of trouble. So yeah, that's something that I have discovered. Yeah. So I'm currently braving the Scottish weather with a load of crushed glass that I picked up last weekend, or not last weekend, but beginning of the weekend, or end of the weekend. You know what I'm trying to say. And that's going up towards, it's going up to a spot in which I'm guessing might be making bottles or something like that. They're doing something with the glass anyways. I would assume so. I'm guessing not just tipping it in someone's yard and they're just leaving it there. I would assume there is a purpose to me delivering it. There usually is with these things. So that's something I've worked out for myself. And then from there, I'm going to collect something from not that far away, and I think that's going to Scunthorpe. And then from Scunthorpe, I'm picking up a load to go back up to Scotland from what I've gathered. And I think I'm just doing really long runs. And see, I like these long runs because it makes the days just so, they're so short. I think if I push tonight, and if I have a good day, which it looks like I am, in fact, I'll have used 4.5 hours by 9:30 today, I think, something like that. And I've got a 10-hour day today that I'm going to do. I mean, even with stops, even with tipping and reloading, I think I'll be done by like 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that. Which is awesome. That's exactly what we're wanting. And it's a 4-day week, followed by a 4-day weekend, and then a 4-day week. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my job. I do. I love going out. I love the whole aspect of the job, and I really like this company as well. But I also like being at home and, you know, just sitting. Although I think after 4 days I'll be probably a bit bored. Maybe. We'll see. Especially if it's weather like this. Still, we need to get where we're going. It's currently 8 o'clock. We've got like an hour and 20 minutes to go. And get this job done quick. Go and get collected, and then we're back down again. And the less time we spend on these sites, the better. Because, well, means that we're not spending time on sites, we're driving time, and that's good. quarry. This is going down to Scunthorpe. So what I've learned here is you have to take this corner wide, like super wide. This weighbridge, it's deceptive on the angle that it's actually at. And the first time I came in on it, I came very close to ripping my tyres off. And couldn't see it on my first week. Can't imagine the boss being that happy about it. Well, me in fairness. So my intention is to show you guys some of the loading, because I think it's quite interesting how it all works. And because I'm super fancy, check it, up there, see that? Well, we're like a high class channel now. So what you're seeing there is the app that I use to see my weights. Now, at the moment, you can see it's saying that the current weight is minus 1 ton. To get an accurate weighing, you have to lift the body up just a little bit, about 6 to 8 inches at the front is what I've always been told. I think you can do it a little bit lower than that, but just out of habit, I do about 6 to 8 inches. And just pull forwards. We'll get ourselves booked in. We'll go and get some of this. So, bucket that size that he's currently got, I would say that'll hold about 2 ton, maybe, something like that. Maybe, yeah, near about 2 ton, we'll say. So that's bucket number 4, is it? So what we'll do is another 10 bucketfuls. We're going to raise up the front part, the body. Well, we're just going to basically raise the tipper up. We'll do that about 6 inch, something like that. And once we've done that, we should be able to get an accurate reading in theory. And you can actually see now it going up, although I can't because the bloody battery's low. I would have done that with the battery low, wouldn't I? It's going to trigger some people, I think. So as soon as we're done here, I'll put it on charge. Now we've raised it up, and you can see here, maybe it's slightly less. Now you can see it jumping. Now part of the reason why it's jumping is because this way it does that for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. It seems to be reasonably accurate, but there is a delay on it, a definite delay between them putting the stuff in and it reading it on here. But also, the other reason it's oh, it's not, it's Tuesday, it's not Wednesday. I think I'm wishing the week away. Yeah, it's Tuesday, right. It's Tuesday, and since yesterday I've managed to get all the way down to, oh Christ, where have I just been? Near Grimsby area, that kind of area. Wow, my brain is not working today. And I've had 2 coffees as well, so how it's not working, I don't know. Been to Grimsby, managed to get down there. What time was it? We've been about 7ish, something like that. I had to wait for a good solid hour to get tipped. It's quite a long time in tipping time. Well, can be, although I have been in longer queues. But only when things are broken down. And then went to another site to pick up some aggregate, the stuff that I've currently got on now. And now we're running up to Scotland to go and drop it off. We're going kind of the area that I was in yesterday, kinda. Like north of Edinburgh, basically. So a good trek. I've still got 4 hours, 20 minutes of driving left, and I've got a good solid 5 hours of my day left, or driving day, should I say, which is quite good, except it is 12:30 in the afternoon. Kind of would have liked it if it was a bit further. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm going to get all my hours done. That's not an issue. But would have been nice. Now it's time for some advice. When I say advice, I mean I'm not giving you guys advice. This is advice for me. I mean, I've got a platform, may as well use it. Get some of the opinions from my audience as such. So I've got 2 kids that are primary school age, and they play a game called Fortnite. And if you don't know what Fortnite is, you're lucky. Unfortunately, I know exactly what it is. It's basically this free game, but it's not free because they have to pay for what they call skins, basically like different costumes. And the costumes don't do anything in this game, but they cost quite a bit of money. And I found myself getting back after the week, and they want some new skins. There's some exclusive skins that have just come out, and if we don't get them today, they're never gonna come back again, and that's that. And obviously, being away all week, I don't want to be that dad that is away all week and away all week to make money for the family, but then when I come back, I'm saying, no, you can't have that. But I just think it's so wasteful. They don't do anything. And I don't know if that's just me getting older. And I'm trying to think about what I used to have when I was a kid. Like, I used to have Pokemon cards. And I guess that they were exactly the same way. They were useless in a sense. But I don't know. I kind of think that these skins are more useless in a way. And now what I've done is I've put my foot down and I've said that I'm not going to buy any more of these skins anymore because they ask every single week to get back. And now I feel like a bit of a dick. I feel like that dad who isn't there, but then when he is there, he's just saying, no, you can't have that. And I want to see if anyone else has got this problem, and if they have, is there a solution to it? I'm obviously not saying that there's a magic wand that you can wave and it solves everything within the entire universe. I know that, but I don't know. I mean, is there a compromise? Is there a good way of getting around this? Because at the end of the day, the reality is I'm not there. Throughout the week, as much as, you know, I enjoy my work, and I love my job. And this company I am especially loving. And at the same time, I do miss my kids, and I don't want to be remembered as the dad who's a dick. I don't think I will be, but still, yeah, I don't know. I think part of the issue is with this job, and it is one of the downsides to it. And I think Dee Dee's touched on this as well, and he is right. There is a lot of time to dwell on the bad stuff, and if you don't keep your head self in a positive mindset, yeah, it's easy to get on a slippery slope with stuff. Regardless, I have like 4 hours driving. No, 4 hours 14 minutes driving, and it is a stunning day. So let's not dwell on bad things. Let's just get into the driving. I genuinely can't believe what, like, this afternoon has just been wild. So since I last recorded, I started running out of time, and I knew I'd get to the spot with the place I've dropped. Didn't think I would get tipped in time because they were shutting at 5, and I got there at 10 past 5. Somehow I've managed to blag my way in. They've tipped me. I've apologised profusely. Bloody light's gone off. Well, sorry. I don't care. After that, I got told that this quarry, the one that I'm currently outside in there right now, the light's going to keep going off, just ignore it. The quarry that I'm out at right now, I was told, shuts at 8. So I've got here, and it's not looking great. It definitely doesn't shut at 8. Got onto the weighbridge. He says, go and rush down there quick, see if they'll get you loaded. I've got down. The guys have said that they shut at 5 o'clock and shouldn't load after that. Yet they've still loaded me. And I mean, absolute amazing gems. And so I've looked at my driving time. I've got like 15 minutes left. And I said to him, where can I go and park? Where can I go? Is there anywhere close by? He goes, oh, don't worry about it. Go and park outside the gates. You'll be fine. So somehow I've managed to get loaded, ready for the morning, and I've got a nice quiet spot outside these gates. But then I realised I've not eaten this afternoon. I don't really have anything for tea in the cab. And so I was like, oh, crap, what could I possibly do? How am I going to... Oh. Is this lad going to tell me to move? Oh, no.
Are you... What, back out of your lane? Just up there with the walkers, I'll watch you back.
Do you need me up there, or am I okay?
Well just leaves everything open for morning, Ken.
I'll be gone at 3.
Are you...
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to? Yeah, well, I'll just shut the gate.
Yeah, like 3, maybe half 3 at the latest.
I'll be in about 4.
What a lovely guy. I genuinely can't even think what I was talking about. A guy's just come to basically ask if I'm alright, if I'm happy sleeping here, or do you want to go and... What an absolute lovely quarry. Anyways, so yeah, I've realised I've not eaten. And I've gone on Just Eat. And bear in mind, I'm in a quarry. I'm just in a quarry, wherever. And there are, on Just Eat, so many restaurants. I'm having a great afternoon, genuinely. I've smashed my hours, past 2 days. I've only got like 9 minutes driving left. Oh yeah, what an absolute boss of a day. I hope tomorrow's like this.
Do you get bored on long journeys, or are you just generally a boring person? Well, say goodbye to boredom with Tom and Chris's new podcast. Just Another Trucking Podcast by Chris and Tom is scientifically proven to reduce driver boredom by 28.2%. Just search Just Another Trucking Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
Side effects may include uncontrolled laughter, nausea, and erectile dysfunction. Thank you for that, Sam, by the way. If you haven't already, go and check out Sam's channel. I'll leave a description down below. He's very funny. I would highly recommend it. And speaking of trucking YouTubers, I would like to address a meme created by Ashley Hale UK, and it's been circulating the internet recently. And I want to address, I tell you what, it's this one. This is the meme that I'm talking about. I'd like to address it because what Ashley is insinuating is that tipper drivers are just barbaric cavemen who only know how to do 2 things. Me get stone, me drop stone here. And that's not true. That's not true at all. See, tipper driving is a refined and sophisticated branch of the trucking industry. We do more than just drop and collect stone. There's a lot to it. And I'd like to I'd take a moment here, Ashley, just to kind of explain to you what we do, what skills are required to do this profession. So firstly, we need to go in and out of the weighbridge to make sure we're the right weight. That's one thing. We also need to open and close the sheet on the top. I've got a remote for mine. It's very fancy. It's got 3 buttons. The red one turns it on and off. And then the last thing is... it doesn't really matter about the last thing. Anyways, let's move on from that. Let's get underway. I need to get to site. Yeah, mini dropstone. So, I'm going to try and show you this app again, but this time without the failure. My phone, as you can see, has more charge than it did last time, but still haven't learned my lesson fully. They've had to just bring some aggregate up for me. Don't know, am I just going to be on this? Ooh, this is a very fancy path. Okay, first shovelful in. Does he want to go forwards or not? I'll give him any hand signals. So I have to go all the way back up to Scotland again. This will be the 3rd time this week, and yeah, it's like 5 hours up there. This is going to be tight to get this done. So I've got 9 hours tomorrow. I've used both my 10s. When I say that, just again for the people who don't know, during the week you're allowed 2 10-hour driving times. So that's total accumulated driving time. That's not working time or anything like that. As in, like, you just, for instance, now this isn't driving time. Yes, I've got the engine set on, but I'm not moving, so it doesn't count. So I've got. You can have 2 10 hours and the rest are 9 hours. Well, I've already used both my 10 hours. Today, I've got an hour and a half left, so I can get an hour and a half up the road. It's 5.5 hours back up to where I need to be. And then I need to get back. So the question is, can I do it? It'll be close. Now I'm going to put up in here in a second. I'll. Oh, come on, connected. You can see here it's just connecting, and I'll have it up there all fancy and whatnot. No problems found. That's great. And you can see, like I was saying the other day, that it's not. There's no. The inclinometer is showing basically it's not raised. We've not raised the body yet. So what I'm going to do is in a second. We're going to raise it up. Although I feel like, is he weighing that? Still, we're going to weigh it. Just to be sure. Well, what we're looking for on here is 28 tons. So what I'm going to do, just make sure we're in neutral. I'm going to put the PTO on. I'm going to just raise the body, and you can see, that's, I'll show you out the window. Oh, yeah, I can do that. I can do 2 different shots where you can see it raising up like that. And you can see here currently net is 24, so you're just going to dump. So what I'll do now, just do a hand signal, basically keep going, and then this is basically just to say little bit. See it rising up. Almost there. Oh. Sorry, just a tiny little bit more. Come on, there you go. Okay, PTO off, drop the body down. and let's go check our weight. Even though it's only a 4-day week, it has absolutely knackered me out. I am looking forward to this 4-day weekend I've got going on. It's something I I think I'll be needing. I do like work, but my God, I am shattered. Right, anyways, thank you so much for watching. As always, it's, yeah, I very much appreciate it. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. Crap, I forgot to do this at the beginning again. I will have to get more organised. And obviously go and check out the podcast. If you like listening to podcasts, it should be very funny. I hope it is. And let me know what you think in the comments. Tell me if it's good or not. I think we've got a Facebook group. I don't know if we do. I'll have to look into that. But as for this video, thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you next time.